Raise a Glass to Love is a really enjoyable film. This was released in 2021. It's directed by David Weaver and is written by Emily Schmitt and Laura Rohrman, and it stars Laura Osnes as Jenna and Juan Pablo as Marcelo. And I really enjoyed the characters in this, but I also really enjoyed the story. And I'm speaking as somebody who does not care about wine. I do not like the taste of wine, and this is all about wine. It's actually all about a romantic relationship, and Jenna is on track to becoming a master sommelier, and she is spending time at her family's vineyard, and she meets the winemaker Marcelo. And it's all about their relationship that develops, and also Jenna's career, which is not necessarily going in the way she wants. It seems like she might have the opportunity for a position, but she's not sure if it's going to work out. And while she's dealing with all of this, she's also meeting Marcelo and spending time with him. And there is a lot about wine in this. But despite the fact that I don't care about wine, I don't like wine, I found it really fascinating. And I think that that's a sign of the quality narrative and the really likable characters. I can really enjoy this, even if I don't care about what they're talking about. And I think that that's a really great thing. The characters are really likable. I think Jenna and Marcelo are really great on their own, but they also work really well as a pair. And I enjoyed watching this friendship develop into a relationship, well, a potential relationship, and the romance that seemed to always be fizzling between them. There was always something there, something almost tangible in the air, but it also felt very natural and very realistic, the way the characters responded to the situations, to each other. I completely believed this. I really, really bought into this story and really thoroughly enjoyed it. And if a film can focus on something I don't care about and still make me really enjoy it, that can only be a good thing. I think the narrative pacing is almost really great. It did take us maybe 10-15 minutes longer than I would have liked to actually kickstart the main narrative. I think the setting up was a little slow. The film itself is about an hour and 25 minutes, but actually once it got going, the pacing was wonderful, and at no point was I clock watching. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I felt really immersed in this narrative, and we have some gorgeous scenery as well, and with the vineyard, it's absolutely beautiful, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. If it sounds like your kind of film, then Raise a Glass to Love is definitely worth watching. Even if, like me, you don't care for wine, I'd say it's still worth checking out, because even though there are a lot of conversations about wine, there's a lot of drinking wine, everything else around it was so wonderful that it was just so easy to become part of the story and enjoy the journey with the characters, and definitely one that I enjoyed. If you haven't seen it and it sounds like it would appeal to you, then Raise a Glass to Love is most certainly worth checking out.